Hi, as promised, I'm here, and it's at a time that I feel most people will be able to access this if they really want to. What I'm intending to do on these sessions is keep them pretty short and make them as helpful as I possibly can for anyone that's got an online business. I tend to be a bit blunt, it may offend some people. It's not intended, it's just the way that I am. I'm not here to massage egos. And I'm here to tell the truth, and I can do that because I'm not selling anything. Quite often people will enhance things, they'll tell you a lot of pack of lies just to get you to buy the stuff that they're selling. And that's immoral, but it happens, and it happens all the time. So making money, big money, whether it's online or offline, is not easy. So whatever people tell you, however easy they tell you something is going to be, if it was easy, everybody would be successful, everybody would be rich, and that's clearly not the case. In fact, 95% of people are failing, and largely they're failing because they're given untrue expectations. That doesn't mean that people can't succeed. It means that they need to understand what is true and what it is going to take for them to succeed. Increasingly also, I see a lot of people that are attempting to teach things that they are not actually doing themselves. They're not successful with what they're doing, and so they're teaching others supposedly how to do these things and making money that way by selling their training, and sometimes it's hundreds, sometimes even thousands of dollars. This is in particular a common trend today with subjects like e-commerce. People are selling e-commerce training, how to drop ship, how to do all these sorts of things. They're not making any money at it themselves. They might have turned over $2,000, $3,000. They're not telling you what it's cost them to do that. More often than not, these people are actually losing money. The lucky ones are breaking even. So they're selling information of how they made this $3,000, even though it's not profit. In fact, it may even be a loss, because that's easier than actually doing things themselves. It's the old adage of, if you can't do it, teach it. And that is not a good way to go. As I say, it doesn't mean that you can't be successful. What it does mean is that you need to really get into perspective what is required. And the first thing that you need to do is decide to be successful. And I know that may sound easy. It may sound a simple thing to do. You say, oh yeah, well, I want to be successful. That isn't deciding to be successful. Deciding to be successful is a commitment to yourself that is ongoing. It means that you're going to be successful regardless of what people think of you, regardless of what failures you encounter, regardless of what criticism people throw at you, regardless of all the obstacles that come in your way, you are going to be successful. The power of decision is extremely strong. Anyone that decides to lose weight and be their optimum weight can do it. Decides. There are hundreds, there are thousands, there are probably millions of people that are overweight that wish they weren't overweight. They'll try fad diets for a while, they'll do little bits and pieces, and they'll even convince themselves that they're happy being the way they are, when deep down inside they know they'd prefer to be in a better looking body. They have to decide to do whatever it takes to achieve that objective. It's the same with anything, with stopping smoking, with giving up drinking, with being successful online or offline in your business. It's a decision you take, and you must take it seriously, and be true to yourself. Sometimes you're going to have small successes, and a lot of people think, oh yeah, I've made this now, I know how to do it, and they take success for granted, and it doesn't come that way. Every success you get must be earned. You'll get whatever you want when you deserve it. And that is what's hard to take, because there is so much hype out there about how easy it is, how it's going to be oh so simple with this new program, this new software. It's not. It's going to be a struggle all the way. It's going to be an uphill climb. It's going to be hard. There's going to be potholes in the road. You're going to break down if you're using some sort of vehicle. It's not going to get you to the top without a struggle. But when you get there, the view is worth the effort. No one can promise you that it will be easy, but I can promise you that it will be worth the effort. I'm going to be running these little short sessions every Sunday at the same time, and I'm going to go into a little bit about what it takes, what you need to do, what the problems are, and I'll answer questions that crop up in the comments section for a few minutes after I finish talking. This is the first. I'm also going to download these little live sessions, put them onto my YouTube channel, which has got masses and masses of other training and stuff on it anyway. But these are intended to be little short snippets, insights into what it takes. And the first thing it takes, and what you must do now, is decide that you are going to be successful. No hiding away, no putting up false names on Facebook, no adding false aliases in business opportunities that you're promoting. Being upfront, honest about it, and saying, I am going to be successful. I have decided that this moment, and I will confirm it to myself every morning, every evening, every night before I go to sleep, and every time that any doubt creeps in to my mind. I have decided to become successful. God bless you all, and I'll see you in the next little session, same time, next week. If there are any comments, I'm going to switch this video off now. I'm going to check the comments and I'll be answering those on my computer. God bless you all.